Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy MF Crypto here, aka Quantstradamus, aka the Quant Father, aka the Wife Changer. Once again. And as always, I'm on a mission to help you build generational wealth. Welcome back to the channel, my fellow subscribers, and for those of you who may be tuning in for the very first time, welcome in as well. Do yourselves a major favor if you haven't done so already. Hit that subscribe button and click on the bell for notifications because I provide the single greatest quant network updates on all of YouTube. I promote winning crypto projects and networks on this channel. Nothing less shall suffice. You have stumbled upon the holy grail of crypto YouTube, home of the wife-changing digital assets. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out to change some wives here. So without any further ado, let's get right into today's explosive video. Quant Network, aka QNT, is leading the CBDC revolution. Early investors will make millions. And by CBDC, I mean central bank digital currencies, for those of you out there who may not be familiar with that term. Let me just say, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and a pleasure for me to be back in the saddle. I have not put out a video in over 2 weeks. And I want you to know moving forward that I will be putting out more regular content, multiple videos per week. I went through a very busy schedule here in the past few months and weeks, and I was not able to put out the amount of content that I usually want to provide for my crypto fam, the quant community, because you know, Big Daddy Quantstradamus, he shepherds the flock, and he's here for you. Don't ever get it twisted. Big Daddy Quantstradamus, Big Papa, the Quant Father, he's here for you. Now let's get right into today's price action. Quant's currently trading at 122.37 on the daily, down about 1% on the 24-hour. Ladies and gentlemen, I've told you and warned you for many, many months now that we are headed into one of the most drastic financial crises of all time. Nobody will be spared by what is to come down the pipeline here shortly. We are seeing all the stars aligned for a massive collapse, and the price of QNT and every single other cryptocurrency asset will plummet, and we will have incredible buy opportunities. So I want you to remain firm and wait on the sidelines patiently. You are also more than welcome to and encouraged to DCA into your favorite assets to mitigate risk over the long term. DCA stands for dollar cost average into. That way you can mitigate risk of price action volatility in the short to medium term. But over the long term, you will win, especially with an asset like Quant. And I will be breaking it down in this video with subsequent articles and a video at the end as to why I have found Quant to be the greatest crypto asset. Scratch that. Not even crypto asset. The greatest asset on planet Earth, ladies and gentlemen. And it's why my entire channel revolves around it. Let's slide right over into one of those articles right now. Quant at Flagship City AM Digital Asset Event by Andrew Carrier. My man, the OG, AC, Andrew Carrier. Digital asset enthusiasts descended on London's Mansion House last week for City AM's Crypto Spring Awakening. Among the speakers was our Chief Product Officer, Martin Hargreaves, who took part in a panel session examining the prospects for a digital pound. Martin, backed by the Quant team, was much more bearish on unregulated cryptocurrencies than many of the attendees. Ladies and gentlemen, that's because Martin knows that regulated crypto will be the winners of this space in the future. Right now, we are operating in the wild, wild west as far as cryptocurrency is concerned as an ecosystem. Crypto needs regulation, and that is why Quant has positioned itself as one of the ISO 20022 protocols that are compliant, regulatory compliant, and they will win in the long run because they have been pre-selected, predetermined to be a winner. They have gone through all the proper protocols that they have to in order to be compliant for the next era of cryptocurrencies. And Martin is very well aware of this. When asked whether Bitcoin could fulfill the role of a central bank digital currency, CBDC, Martin responded, "Bitcoin isn't a currency. It doesn't hold its value. Its only value is in the hopes and dreams of the people that hold it. Unfortunately, that's not a good basis for a sovereign currency." Martin was called on by the panel's host, City AM's Crypto AM editor Darren Parkin, to give the audience an overview of the function of a CBDC. Martin explained that the pandemic had accelerated a gap in the currency system in which people withdrew cash during crises as they perceived it as being a secure way to protect their funds. At the same time, many retailers began refusing to accept cash. This left citizens with no risk-free method of payment that is invulnerable to a crisis, thus the need for a CBDC. They are light years ahead of the current banking system and the current financial system of the globe. Central bank digital currencies are clearly the future, and Quant Network's Overledger system will be utilized directly hand in hand to usher in this new system and to oversee the new age of currency, which will be completely facilitated via CBDCs, overseen by the big major fat cat banks that survived this incredible fallout. Martin was joined on the panel by Dr. Lisa Cameron, MP, who chairs the Crypto and Digital Assets All-Party Parliamentary Group, APPG, Lord Holmes of Richmond, and Eva Gustafson, head of public affairs at Copper.co, a digital asset custody firm. Ms. Gustafson said that increased payments efficiency, financial inclusion, and more competition and innovation in the financial sector were amongst the benefits a UK CBDC could bring. The momentum is certainly there, she said. The latest tally is that 114 countries are looking at this now. 114 countries are looking at this now, ladies and gentlemen. Quant has been at the game for 5 years now. They are ready to bring those countries the ability to usher in their own central bank digital currencies at this very moment. Understand that those early to the game, the early bird gets the worm. Gilbert Verdian, Martin Hargreaves, Andrew Carrier, the big daddy fat cat team of executives. They're going to bring this across the goal line, ladies and gentlemen, but you need to be prepared. You need to be doing your due diligence, your DCAing in behind the scenes. You will get cheaper entries here in the near future, but just know those of you who have been doing their homework and getting into this incredible asset from an early stage will reap the benefits. It will be Lambo season, as some of these crypto YouTube shilling punks say out there. Ladies and gentlemen, Lambo season will most certainly come for Quant Network investors, early investors. This is not a pipe dream. This is the real gold standard, the platinum standard, the God token, the GOD token, QNT. Lord Holmes said that people rightly often raised issues around privacy and state control when discussing CBDCs, but that they, quote, can help us understand citizens, and if data is used in a positive way, it can be truly transformational. That's what this entire project is about, transformation of the financial sector. He said it was likely that a wholesale CBDC would be in use before it was extended to the retail market. And that is correct. Dr. Cameron called on all attendees to contact her APPG to tell them about the challenges in the digital asset market, with a view to the government creating, quote, pragmatic policy and regulatory clarity. Citing the economic benefits she believed a CBDC can bring, she said, "We have to take it seriously. Why would we not want to be part of this? We can't afford not to be." Bingo, ladies and gentlemen. Those who are ahead of the pack will survive this rapid transformation that is coming down the pipeline quicker than many of us can imagine. They are imploding and collapsing the current financial system so that they can usher in the CBDCs. This has been the plan for many, many years now. The globalist elites are here to take away as many financial and privacy freedoms as they can, and that starts with the central bank digital currency revolution. Now, Quantstradamus is very much a man of the people. You know that he likes to shepherd the flock whenever he can. But These CBDCs will not be denied. The people will have to make the fight in the future for their own freedoms. Me being included in that group. I will have to make a stand one way or another on what I support because I do not want my own personal privacy and freedom, financially especially, to be jeopardized by these globalist elites that want to usher in this horrifying new system of global surveillance. But for now, those of us who are in early on these assets will reap tremendous benefits in the future. I have identified Quant Network as being the number one, the de facto crypto that will reap tremendous benefit and value in this system overhaul, this financial sector overhaul. So you need to be very aware and entrenched. Your full attention needs to be on QNT and Quant Network's development and what they are working on at this moment in time. That's why you need to be subscribed and clicking on the bell for notifications on this channel, MF Crypto, because I will provide the greatest updates moving forward on Quant Network, bar none. I shepherd the flock. I'm Quant Stradamus, the Quant father, the wife changer, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't take that lightly. I am the wife changer for a reason. Wife changing digital asset, QNT. Let's slide over to some incredible projects and corporations that Quant Network is working hand in hand with. A team of experts at your disposal. Look at these names, ladies and gentlemen. AstraZeneca, Bank of England, Barclays, BP, Deloitte, Deutsche Bank, HSBC, Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, MasterCard, Swift, Visa, Vocalink. This is the furthest thing from a meme coin project. This is the real deal. Behind the scenes, Quant Network is putting in the work, establishing the connections, creating and laying the foundation for the future of global finance. This project is absolutely second to none. It's incredible. We take the needs of large organizations operating in complex ecosystems as a given. It's where we come from. Our CEO, Gilbert Verdian, Papa OG GV, has more than 20 years of cybersecurity experience and C-level accountability in government and the private sector. Our leadership team built their careers at large regulated firms, and our system architects and engineers are accustomed to multifaceted projects with diverse stakeholders, like central bank digital currencies and multi-jurisdictional cross-border payment networks. Think of us as peers, not suppliers. They have been in the game. They know the trajectory. They understand from the inside. They are insiders what is coming and what we are going to see. Central bank digital currencies are going nowhere. They are clearly the future. And Quant Network and their overledger system, their patented overledger system, is going to help usher that new system in. We just need to be ahead of the ball game. We need to be early. We need to be in our seats before the game arrives. And we will win, ladies and gentlemen. There's no question in my mind. Quant is second to none. Every other project is eons behind Quant Network. Now, let's finish this video off with a little video from Quant Papa over on Twitter. This was a marketing release from the Quant Network team, which signals a shift for them as they have not been focusing on marketing at all. For those of you close to the project or have been watching the project from the sidelines, you know that marketing has been very low on the totem pole for them. They are doing the hard work, the heavy lifting behind the scenes to get this project to where it needs to be. But here is a marketing release from the team itself. This is exciting. Listen in, ladies and gentlemen.
Blockchain is spurring a revolution in the way we create, record, and trade value. Its benefits, security, transparency, efficiency, can be applied to areas as diverse as payments, capital markets, and supply chains. That's why assets of all kinds are being tokenized on blockchains, making their ownership immutable, their provenance traceable, and their use manageable. The potential is enormous. But every blockchain is complex and creates a different walled garden of connections and functionality. Today, The decentralized world of blockchain is made up of closed environments, limiting liquidity and leading to increased risk and lost opportunity. Every digital asset must be created specifically for each chain, demanding dedicated developer skills, which are hard to find, time-consuming to master, and expensive to develop. Overledger Platform from Quant establishes a new benchmark for blockchain interoperability and ease of use. As a low-code enterprise-grade platform, Overledger empowers you to deploy, connect, and develop on any blockchain quickly and simply. With Overledger, you can generate an interoperable digital asset with just a few clicks, create secure smart contracts that can execute on any blockchain without having to hire a team of experts. And you can use its advanced APIs to integrate with your systems and manage your assets on multiple chains. We believe that the blockchain economy should be simple, trusted, and future-proof. These are our principles and the genesis of Overledger Platform, the enterprise standard for building on blockchain.
The enterprise standard for building on blockchain. There's nothing else to say, ladies and gentlemen. It does the talking for itself. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. This has been another feature presentation by MF Crypto, aka Quantstradamus, aka the Quant Father, aka the Wife Changer, the #1 source for all your crypto needs. I'll see you next episode. Cheers.
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's a cheetah. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks run. And it's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king of my jungle because of my mentality.
What happens when you're a gazelle and you're not being pushed, you're not being prodded, you're not given a reward, nobody's encouraging you? What happens when you're a gazelle and the lion's not chasing you anymore? You stop running. But what happens when you're a lion? When you're a lion, it does not make a difference. You realize that if your family is going to eat, that if that pack of lions is to survive, then you gotta go hunt. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunts. It's the hunt that they're excited about. They like to see the gazelles run. Then boom, they take off. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You're not in love with the process.
A true hunter's goal is not the prize. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live for. They live to hunt. They don't just live to catch it. It's the whole process. When you are a true hunter, you don't go by time, you go by the gazelle. When you are a true hunter, you hunt until you get a gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one. And then you get another, and then you get another, and you get another.
If you're gonna do what you say you're gonna do, be what you say you're gonna be, you're gonna have to lion me out. You a gazelle, you're gonna come up short. You a gazelle, you're gonna have an average experience. You a student, I need you in lion mode. You an entrepreneur, I need you in lion mode. You trying to lose weight, lion mode. You can't do nothing significant in gazelle mode, nothing. Nothing impressive happens in gazelle mode. Nothing happens in run mode, give up mode, quit mode, scared mode, fearful mode, nothing happens. Everything happens in lion mode like I'm coming to get you.